everybody, it's me Trisha. Thanks for joining me on Creative Unique Treasures, my channel. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been making some flowers and I've been burning them, burning the fabric, and I wanted to come on here and show you what I've been up to and what I've been doing. So here's some of the flowers. I've been burning the fabric. They're really cute. I really like them. Here's this pink one. It's got different layers of fabric. Some people call them fairy flowers. I don't know what I'm going to call mine, but they're just really fun to do. You catch your material on fire when, not really, but you know, there's some that is very flammable, I've found out. And there's this one, I got a button in the middle. And the way I do it is I make sure you always have water, a bowl of water in case your material catches on fire. And your tea light, and with your tea light on a plate or something, a platter. And then here's the ones that I've already done. It takes the material from being flat, like this, to crinkled up, you know, like gives it some texture. Like this one. And it makes the flowers like be more dimensional, and instead of a flat piece of material. So there's all the different ones I've done, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it. Maybe you'll like to try it. So first you're going to light your tea light. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you have your water here in case there's a lot of materials out there are flammable. Like you're wearing a dress, and you get too close to a flame and it can shoot up, and you know, I really learned a lot about different materials. So here's our flowers that we've got done, and I cut some different materials that I was going to show you. Even going over your flame, be careful because it gets really warm. I cut some different materials. And I'm going to show you how they burn. Like different tulle, different. This is from a scarf. Just cut different shapes, different circles. I got some tulle here that I'm gonna just cut up in a circle. And I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. And then you get about 8 or 9 layers. Get about 8 or 9 layers, and let's go ahead and maybe zoom in. There we go. I got my water. So I got this tool here, and I just cut it in a shape, just a circle. And I'm just gonna put it up like not that close because it catches on fire. See, it gets a hole in it. I don't mind the hole. There's a hole there. But I don't want it all burned up and all holy. This one seems to be, the flame seems to be very hot, so I'll try to hold it up a little higher and move it real fast. Not having good luck with this one. If I want a piece of holy tulle, that would be fine for a layer. Like you could put, let me get You could put this in the back and just have a bunch of little holes all over the place. And then as you're sewing it, then it kind of comes together. It's just, it's fun to see the difference. Here's a different tool that I don't think burns as bad as that one does. So let's try that one. See, it bends a little bit. I think my flame is very hot. Oh boy, it's very hot today. So I'm not, and it gets smoking. So you got your bowl of water here in case you catch on fire, which I have. Like this piece of material, this burns. This one burns. So let me show you with a different piece of material. This is a purple like satin. Kind of go around and burn the edges so it doesn't fray. And then I'll put it in there and see how it crinkles a little bit. Kind of bends up a little bit there. Kind of smokes too. Different materials, it's a funny thing. It's like, whoa. And all of a sudden I was reaching across. You got to be really careful because I was reaching across with a piece of material and it caught on fire and I didn't realize it. So I had to hurry up and throw it in my water. See how it gives you some crinkle. Makes it so it's not a flat piece of material. So I'll put that one aside. Here's a piece of pink. This is from a scarf. So let's see what happens with this one. See how this one's like really wrinkling up? Kind of go from this from the center out, like try to make petals. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and comment if you want to, and give me a like and a subscribe. Subscribe if you like to see upcycling and painting, and I do a bunch of different things. I have a booth. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I think that one I got some crinkles in it. Let's try this material. Kind of go around and kind of like let the edges so they don't fray anymore. Burn the edges a little bit. Now I'm going to go in the center and melt it. That one did really well. Let's try this one. It's like a sheer gauzy, not gauzy, but it's got a nice shimmer on it. This is what it looks like when it's on nice and burned. It really crinkles. And it adds a lot to your flowers. Like, you know, that right there. It's real, you can scrunch it. I don't know what kind of material this is. It's kind of iridescent. It makes a nice petal. And it's pretty warm right through here. You know, you can start stacking. All your different, and then put it together and like, it's real fun. It's really kind of cool how the different materials react to flame. Like that one. That would be really pretty. It's a nice little, and I don't mind the holes. Here's some more tulle. It's red, and it really burns. So you know you have to go very close with this one. It doesn't smell the best either when it burns. Just depends too on your flame, how hot it is. When it gets, your tea light gets down, I've found out that it's very hot down towards the, but when it's a new tea light, yeah, so I got some holes in that. Let's see if I can find a piece of material that you can see the holes. But that's a nice little layer because it's puckery. It puckers up, and it kind of gives you some dimension. You know, and you can sew it together. And let's try some metallic blue. This was I made flags out of this. I really don't want, there we go. So that one wrinkled up really nice and gave a lot of texture. Let's see. So here's the blue. This is so, my flame must be really hot because it's just burning up. Trying to move it faster. That's working better. Oop, that don't work when you drop it on your flame. Woohoo! Be very careful. Like that. It's a bit ripped up, but that'll be. Flowers are not perfect. You know. Just adds a lot, and it's fun. It's a little scary sometimes, but it's fun. Okay, let's see. See if this one will give me something a little fancy. And the fabric does get warm. Like I said, just dump it in your water. Make sure your water is right here. All of a sudden you'll look and your fabric will be on fire. But I was really learning the different, like if I was to wear a dress, and what materials, man, really shoots up in flames sometimes. So there's that one. That was a nice little layer. I'm going to blow my candle out. And I want to show you different ways you can put these together. You can do a whole bunch of one color. and just put them in piles. There's that white tool that this is the same as this one. This one kind of has a little bit of a pattern. This one is just plain, like a cream. I wanted to do a cream flower. So put all your different colors. I have some white done up. I want to do a white one. Just having it a little bit burned and crinkled makes a lot of big difference if you're making flowers, in my opinion. So different sizes, small. So I'll show you what I can do a white one here. I got enough with different layers. So you pretty much start out with, you know, maybe a piece of tulle, and then just start layering your bigger pieces. And you can put, you know, different, let's see if I got a white over here, another piece of, you know, you can just keep, you can even add maybe the teal, if you wanted to add the teal on there. The sky's the limit. Just keep going and adding. Flowers aren't perfect. Let me see, I'll go with this one. Maybe next. Could add a piece of cream in there. Could add, let's put this one in there. Just adds a little different color in there. You can scrunch it up a little bit like this and then sew it in there, like hand sew it. That's how I do it, I hand sew. Wouldn't that one be really pretty? And then you can put a button or a pearl or you just any kind of little like middle. On this one I put just a sequin flower from a dress. I put on this one I just scrunched up some material and made the center. Made the center like that. On this one I just, like I did with the other one, I just scrunched up some material just to make a center. And I can always add, you can always add a little tiny thing or something, or a big thing. This one I got a bigger button because I thought that was cute. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and show you the different flowers that you can make with all your scrap material. And I hope you all have a blessed day. And thanks so much for joining me. This is just a quick video. And I hope you subscribe and like and comment and let me know what you think of it. Have a blessed day, everyone.